It's so weird how they change stuff.
I know. Yet they
There's
hide
some
things.
stuff that's just weird. Like, come on now.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah,
All right.
really, don't
Hello,
even like it.
everybody. Welcome to our Team Passion Monday night call. This week I want to talk about goal setting, and I'm really, really excited. So I was thinking back, I'm like, when's the last time I did a goal setting call? It was probably like 2 weeks ago because I just love this so much. It's such a fun topic. But I recently did a training in the Leadership Academy with Holly Hillier on it, and she made so many good points that it just like got me all energized again about goal setting. And I've been kind of commenting on different people's business activity tracker posts, or I did a goal thing yesterday and people were commenting. And I just kind of want to go over that tonight and what this looks like. So I want to talk about personal goals, business goals, life goals, in a 30-minute time frame. So I probably won't get a ton in, but um one of the things that I loved that she shared was that we need goals so that we have I'm just going to mute you, Kelly. I was getting some feedback. So one of the things is that she talked about is we need goals for two reasons. We need goals, one, so we have a direction, right? Like we know where we're going. We need to be working towards something. Like, so when I'm working with my customers and like, I just want to live a healthy lifestyle. I just want to feel better. I just want to live healthier. I'm like, that's amazing. Yes, we all do. Let's get something tangible. Let's get something we can measure. What does that look like? Does that look like you lose a pant size, a bra size? Do you want the scale to move? Like what does this look like? When you take your side by side pictures, you want to see the bloat gone in your belly? Like what let's get into detail so that it's something we can see, right? And it's something we can measure. It's something tangible. Instead of just, as a body partner, I want to earn more money and help people. And my personal goals, I just want to be healthy. Like, yes, that is ultimately the goal, but we got to get very specific because we need to be working towards something. And then we need to know what action. The second thing is we need to know what actions to take to work towards that goal. Right. So for me, one of my business goals right now, for example, is Success Club 15 with signing 2 business partners per month. So that is very measurable. I'm going for a number. So my action each day has to be, I'm going to try this for a couple weeks and see if this gets me here. Cause then I'll be like, oh, nope, that wasn't enough. Or yeah, that was great. That was perfect. Is talking to 15 people a day, 4 days a week. Cause Monday through Thursday that's my big business hours. So when I'm talking about my action plans, it's just those 4 days. So 15 people a day is 60 people. And today I did that. I talked to 15 people and it was all different. 5 of them were from people who watched my Instagram story last night and I was just connecting with them. 3 of them were follow-ups from people that I've been talking to, and one of them is actually going to do a total solution pack on Thursday. And then the others were people in the challenge group that I'm not hearing from. They're not talking, they're not posting, so I kind of go through the members list and I reached out to people, and one of them was like, I don't really understand everything that's happening. I haven't really kept up. And so I sent her my recent body walkthrough video. And she was kind of like, do I have to buy some? Like, she was like, it was almost like she was brand new. She hadn't been talking in the group for years. And so we started talking through stuff and she's like, I'm so interested. I'm only 3 minutes into your video, but I want whatever. I want the total solution pack. Let's do this, And so we started talking about setting up a Zoom so we could talk about our goals and kind of help her get started and get her total solution pack. So thinking to myself today, okay, so I talked to 15 people today and 2 of them are like almost to the point where they're about to check out a share card. So if I'm working towards Success Club 15 each month, I think 15 people a day is going to be a good number. I think I can get there. But then with the 2 business partners, I need to be doing more personal business invite posts, not just relying on social media. I need to be talking to people personally and inviting them to the business. So that's something I'm going to work. I didn't do that at all today out of my 15. So I want to do at least 2 of those a day starting, because I'm doing 0. So I need to go pick a number, a low number to get started, right? And so one of the great first goals for new coaches in the business side of things, new partners, is Success Club 5 and getting to Emerald in 30 days. And if we can keep repeating that, before you know it, you're on the verge of Diamond in 90 days and you're hitting Success Club 3 months in a row. You're a success starter. And even if you've been doing this a while and you're past that, it's still a good goal to like regroup and do again. Success Club 5 and Emerald in 30 days, which means you're repeating the Emerald rank every month, which is great. So you're signing either 2 PCs, 2 partners, 1 PC, 1 partner, whatever that looks like for you. But you're consistently ranking up to Emerald. You technically won't in the system, but you know what I mean. 2 people are going in, 1 on each leg, so that you're getting there. And one of the amazing questions Holly asked is, when you're setting your goals, so new coach goals, Success Club 5, and she said Success Club with 5 new clients a month is good. Emeralds in 30 days, Diamond in 90 days. And she said, ask yourself when you're ready to set those goals, what do you need for your family? I was like, ooh, okay. Like that's going to resonate with people. Like what do you need for your family? So when you're setting like an income goal, what would an extra $500 a month do for your family? Like, what does that truly look like? And write that out. Like I would write out in the very beginning, I would write out like, put gas in the car, groceries without bringing a calculator, like just those little things. And I think we're back to that in the world right now, right? Gas is luckily not super crazy, but it can at any time go crazy. And yeah, groceries are, like we were talking in a group chat today about about Thanksgiving and like how much just cranberry sauce is this year compared to last year. Like just everything has just gone up. So yeah, so I loved that. What do you need for your family? Now, many of us, as are growing our team and becoming leaders, one of the things that can get very discouraging, which I was like, oh, I love that she's bringing this up. This is something I want to keep repeating, because I used to say it all the time and I haven't said it in a while. So the last 5 years, my business has not grown. It is actually, my income has gone down, and it's nobody's fault but my own. Right. And so I don't have any right to say, well, my team stopped working. Like I can't control what the team is doing. Right. And so we must always stay in phase 1, and staying in phase 1, whatever that means for you, but that's what those new coach goals, right? Hitting Success Club, signing partners and PCs, repeating Emeralds, repeating Diamond every 90 days, right? Like that's staying in phase 1. So we don't want to have to rely on what others are doing, because we are in complete control of our income. Because if coaches or partners are stopping to work the business, or they stop hitting Success Club after they like were crushing it, we got to find new people. It's always up to us to just keep finding new people and keep refilling the tunnel, right? The funnel, not the tunnel. The funnel. And the same thing with our 10 in playlist, right? We talk about getting at least 10 people that you're talking to at a time, that are asking questions, that are telling you their goals, that are Like I talked to 15 people today, 2 of them went on my 10 in playlist and I told you about them, the one that's going to do that, you know? So the other 13 were just connections, follow, like there was nothing, we weren't talking back and forth, so they're not going on that list yet. And so we constantly have to fill that funnel, and it's the same thing building our team. We got to just keep it rolling. So instead of me saying my income went down because the team stopped working, well, what if I had recruited new people, right? That wouldn't have happened. So you got to take responsibility and stay in phase 1. It's about what I'm doing, not what the team's doing. One of the other action items towards setting your goals is to take your personal development to new heights. This, I don't know if you listened to the National Wake Up Call with Brendan today, but it was so good. And the personal development is vital, right? And he keeps sharing the triangle, right? And personal growth is the base of the triangle. Our triangle is going to collapse if we are not focusing on our personal growth. And I did, after this call, I worked almost 3 hours today just on personal development. And those 15 connections took me about 30 minutes. And the rest of my business time was on personal development. And kind of some social media stuff, like I was listening and multitasking, but we've got to take that to new heights. It's vital. And we've got to kind of have a mantra. So Holly shared that her mantra for the team is I create leaders. Like this is a team that creates leaders. And I loved that. And I started thinking, okay, I want us to, we can start thinking about, I don't have it in my head right now, but like, what is our team mantra? Like, what do we do? What are we doing as a team when we're bringing in new people? I can see based on everybody's social media posts, based on everybody's workouts, what nutrition, but so right now, many of us, our niche is menopausal symptoms and trying to keep them at bay and trying to keep them in control and like losing weight through menopause. Like we help women lose weight through menopause. And the action is gut protocol. Like that's what's working for us. So, I love that. That could be something, we help women lose weight through menopause using 4-week gut protocol. I am only I'm sharing about fitness. Sure. I feel like that's second nature, right? Like people come in, like the benefit is like, you're going to pick a fitness routine, but I don't feel like I need to lead with that. I'm leading with 4-week gut protocol. I talk to a lot more people when I'm leading with 4-week gut protocol, and I'm sharing that part of my story, and I'm sharing all of your stories when you're telling me how much success you're having through 4-week gut protocol. One of the biggest things I'm hearing is I tried everything until 4-week gut protocol, then it started working, or what was working before isn't working now. Like Portion Fix really wasn't working for me anymore. And so those little tweaks with 4-week gut protocol made the difference. And I was doing Portion Fix like for real. Like I was like, I wasn't just half-assing it. I was doing it and the scale was like barely moving. And then when I did the whole big picture with 4-week gut protocol, cutting out the gluten and the dairy and I wasn't doing sweets with Portion Fix either. I had done the no sweets challenge and I had lost weight, but got to a point and I had stopped losing weight. Like, so I needed more, and 4-week gut protocol was the answer. So that's another really clear picture with your goals. You've got to have one thing you're inviting to. So I can say I'm talking to 15 people a day. When I hit the invites, I'm either inviting to the business or I'm inviting to 4-week gut protocol. Like those are my things that I'm not, like Brendan said in the training, we can't invite them to body. Like that's too big. So we're bringing them in with 4-week gut protocol. And then we're saying, we're going to get you a total solution pack. Going to add on the digital streaming or the Autumn's Choice pack, whatever, you're talking them through it. And then they'll have everything to get started, including 4-week gut protocol. And then if that ends up being too much, we say, okay, well, you have 2 programs that come with your body membership, 2 nutrition plans. Let's start you with learning those. And you talk them through. So just like I'm doing with you guys on the 28-day action plan, like here's your assignment every day. Let's do this together. Comment below when done. That's what you got to do with your new clients for Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. Go watch video 1, message me back, tell me what you learned. Go watch video 2, you know what I mean? We've got to hold their hand through finding things. Like nobody could this week, like 4 people posted they couldn't find the Lift More sample, and nobody asked me, or nobody they just said I can't find it, so I went and did something else. And so I was like, okay, let me go find it and then tell people how to find it. So then I did, and I was like, okay, everybody's asking, they can't find it, here's where to, so like people they want to just click things and not have to really look or have to work for it, which is fine. So that's our job as partners, because we know the system better than them. I mean, we're still learning, right? I actually had to click around and find it. Like it wasn't easy to find, but I took the effort and did that. So I'm going to write that down as our team mantra of we help menopausal women lose weight, or we help women lose weight through menopause. And I'm going to put this out there again as a big team goal, and we truly need everybody in this team goal, and it's something I haven't accomplished yet in this company. So, and it's something it's been a goal of mine for 8+ years, is we're going to work towards being a 15-star diamond team in 2024. Getting our feet wet with recruiting and passing that down is going to be step number 1. And working on building partners. But that is also going to be our team goal for 2024, is a 15-star diamond team. So that gets me excited, and hopefully gets you excited. That is something we can all work towards together and kind of become a team that creates diamonds. So we help women lose weight through menopause, and we create diamond leaders. So that's all I have. And you can do this same. So that was mainly a business goal setting, but you can do the same thing for your fitness, right? I have a weight loss goal or a scale number that I'm driving for, and it's not the scale number I was driving for 10 years ago. It's 10 pounds higher than that, because it's just being more realistic on where we are in our lives, in our season. But I need a number to drive towards, right? But maybe you have an outfit or a bathing suit or a pair of shorts or a tank top. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's something you can hang up and take your picture in it now, and then something to work for, try it on once a month. So that, again, that'd be great. Like have an outfit that you try on once a month. I love seeing those transformation video, like reels or videos where someone can't button their pants at first, and then each month there's a picture of them getting closer and closer to buttoning the pants. That's something you can totally see visual working towards. So when you try the shorts on the next month, it's the same as seeing the number on the scale. Wait, the number didn't move. Wait, I can't get these pants any closer. So that could be something you're working towards. And the action items are 4-week carb protocol, getting up daily, and working out, right? So that's all I have for tonight. I don't know if anyone wants to share, ask questions, see if that all made sense. Is this something you do? Is this something new? Is this something you need to get back to? Is this I share my goals every Sunday. I write them down in my notebook. I have a whole goals and vision section in my new 5-star notebook, and I write them down and I take a picture and I share it in the bat every Sunday. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I've been kind of sharing it as a separate post too. And I sometimes share it in the health esteem group too, but yeah. How have you ladies been with your goal setting?
So I wouldn't really call it goal setting, but making it a point to reach out to Becky every day and try to set up some sort of power hour. And that is working very well for me because even if I don't accomplish everything I wanted to in the power hour, because I tell her at the beginning what I want to do, I get it done throughout the day. Like I still have some reading I need to do tonight, and I need to send out 3 more invites. But I got a lot done on our power hour earlier.
Awesome. So you see here, you understand the importance of working towards something, right? Like for that goal setting piece of it as your next step. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just doing, like, I'm doing a lot of the PD, looking at the first 3 assignments that, or the first 3, parts of the assignment that you wanted us to do. Just really thinking in more depth of my journey and what I want as I go along. I always get caught in a rut of, the same people not responding, not joining, things like that. So I've got to get outside of that. And that's what I think I really need to work on. I've been joining more groups. I've been commenting in those groups to more people. I've been friending them, just things like that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get a little bit more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved when I did the prep week today for 28-day action plan, they added that belief video from that. Yeah, that was new. So I was so glad we're going through it again. I'm like, oh, this wasn't here before. We had watched it on a team call, but again, I've been rewatching trainings because repetition is mastery, right? Like, so absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So I loved that. I thought they were going to take me quicker, but then I was like, oh, there's a 20-minute video here. And so I was like, oh, this is great. And so that was part of my personal development and I loved it. And I loved being reminded of all of that, the belief piece of it.
Yeah. I like the power of 3. I like that. I wrote that down. That was really cool.
Yeah.
So I need to go through there and just kind of dissect it a little bit more. Reasons why I love the program and, just all that stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of bring it back home.
Yeah. Yeah. So my challenge for you ladies is going to be, having a goal, like a very specific goal so that you have a direction you're shooting for. So whether that be Success Club 5 and Emeralds, whatever that looks like. And then your action items are the PD and the power hours. And then knowing what you're inviting to. Having one specific niche focus of what I'm finding it's the clarity with just inviting to 4-week up protocol has been just an eye opener. Like I did that XP Pilates event and stuff and it just wasn't, it's all you guys that are joining, which is great, but it's not, right. It didn't bring in any new people. But when I do a 4-week up protocol one, it brings in a lot more new people. So
yeah,
it's clear that that's what people need.
Right. Oh. Right. Yeah, I want to do that too because I know I need to get back to it. So I'll do that. Like you had said, I'm going to do that after Thanksgiving as well. So my thing is like I need to plan that out, and then that way I can put it in order to where I get it out there and I can, educate and get people looking at it and thinking about it because I've already done it. So I've showed my results. So I know that it works and people have seen that it works, but now I want to try it again.
So share your results again. Make sure you're
Mhm.
sharing them consistently and open up a public event tomorrow and just start inviting people to it and do 1 post a day in the event. And then 1 to 2 posts a day. I go into the product toolkit in our Coach Online office and I pull slides from there and I pull info from there. And that's where I get my content for events.
Okay.
And I just do that. And then I share my story. I share other people's stories. I share the value, and then I say, and here's the price. And then value, and here's the price. Value, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm consistently, if you're going to start on 11/27, the deadline to order is say 11/23, like, or whatever, 22 even, right before Thanksgiving starts, like that. 'Cause Brendan talks about having a deadline. So you obviously people can still order through 11/26, but
Right.
having a deadline of like 11/22. So just opening it tomorrow gives you 2 weeks of posting an event, inviting the event. I post a picture of like my workout clip and I'll say, something like, but we all know our results really come from the kitchen or nutrition or whatever.
Mhm.
Click in the comment. I'm going to comment in it, or in the comments is going to be an event. Click on the link and join to learn, because a lot of people aren't really joining groups much
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
So events are great to do that. And then every like 3 days when I post my workout clip, I say, join the event, join the event, join the event. So and
Okay.
then I put the link to the event right in the comments. Facebook won't like it if you put it it's not going to show it to people if you put it in the feed. You got to say
Okay.
in the comments and then put it in the comments. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
So,
was
like,
able to do that. Like I had a really good outpour of new people when I did an event on menopause.
Yeah.
And, Kelly's in that group. And, I think there was a lot of really good information going back and forth. So yeah, I felt that because I tried to do an event before, or not an event, but a group before. And, like I was the only person there. So I agree. I think the groups are kind of dwindling.
Yeah. Once
So
they
I'm
do,
glad to
you
hear
can
that.
find in a group, but to learn more events
Yeah.
are
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that because I thought it was just me. I'm like, oh no.
no, it's groups in general, but like I created my event today. Um, I'm kind of focusing on 2B mindset with a 4-week gut protocol tint to it. Just because I know like the no gluten, the no dairy, all of that stuff is good for me. But I also think a lot of people want the simplicity of just not having to think about it as much. So, I will talk openly about the fact that I'm trying to eliminate most of that stuff anyway, and then they can, go from there themselves. But I just find a lot of people I'm talking to want simple. They want quick meals. They don't want to count things. They don't want to measure things. You just want to be able to do it quickly. And they want something that's going to go with their lifestyle. So that's my plan anyway.
cool. Awesome. All right. And then I'm going to just plug it as I end the call. Please make sure you're posting in the daily business activity tracker log. If I can get more people to post in there, I will do drawings for prizes. I have a big bucket of stuff to give here for prizes. So if we can get more people to post in there, I will like 100% do prizes. So
I've been getting better about that.
yes, you have. You had a great week last week.
Trying
Yep.
to remember, even if I have to go back the morning, like Saturday morning, I think I went back to Friday morning.
Yep.
I posted what I had done.
So when is the deadline? Is it Sunday at 7?
So the business
No,
yeah, because I do the Success Club graphic and the business activity tracker, and the workout log Sundays. But you
Okay.
basically what I did on Sundays was ended on the last Thursday. So you actually get like 4 extra days to go back because
Oh, wow.
the business activity tracker goes Thursday to Wednesday.
Right.
So, like the one I just did on Sunday was through November, like 10/26 through 11/1 or whatever. So,
Okay.
yeah. So you have plenty of time to go back, and do that. So yes, plug for
Okay.
the business activity tracker, because that, like, literally my corporate mentor, every week when I send her my my email about how the week went, how are you holding your team accountable to the business activity tracker? I'm like, with a log that they're not using. I don't know. No, I don't. She's like, well, Teresa does a prize. I'm like, yep, me too. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to do. So I want to be able to tell her that it's working eventually.
We need
I know.
new blood in
I've been really trying to work hard on it too. I've
Yes,
been
no,
really.
you have been. This plug is for
it.
the others out there.
Everyone else.